transmitter. Uche, my dear brother, he's an Omahian. And I told him about the transmitter, and today the transmitter is in Abuja with DSS. The reason why those that feed Uche gossip do that is because they want me to reveal the source of our strength, that our enemies may know.
Don't do that.
Don't tell them.
So if I come here the way I would normally have behaved before, to say, oh, this is our defense fund, it's in this account, it's this much, then the zoo will not only look for it, they will calculate the amount of weapons we can buy with it, and they will buy 4 times that amount to wait for us. Simple common sense.
Welcome.
You start. Now, let us listen to this vagabond. When he was yanning this Nyapata about Mr. Ajaeree, how Mr. Ajaeree confided in him and tell him that this is who I am in America. Hey, my people, as he dey pay them, he go dey sweet us. As he dey pay them, he dey sweet us. Let's go.
If we are getting Biafra through a compromised individual, it means that Biafra will eventually even be worse than Nigeria. We need a man of integrity, people of integrity like Mazen Nandikano and Mazen Oneba to be at the head of affairs. People with no history of criminality. People that will, with their qualification and their power and their pedigree, any country that gives us support will not be able to toss them to and fro. Somebody like Ogetunke, who confided in me to tell me that he has been to jail several times in America. There's no water in my mouth, this water. Like it is in my mouth. I can tell you. Ogetunke confided in me to tell me that he has been to prison several times in America. And for somebody like that, he has the resources to be asking for evidence.
My people, she will not hear something. Oh, not hear something. It don't stop. It don't say. Continue with.
All right, agree to lovers of freedom. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are here to set the record straight. We are here to speak the bitter truth. I know the truth might not interest you, but it will not stop us from speaking the bitter truth. I believe you all listen to what Mazen Nandekano said since it's 2019. That's when he made this, when he went for town hall meeting, in America. You all listen to what he said. And the same thing is lingering today. Biafrans, you see what is going on now. Believe you me, why, I watched Chiamaka Ajaeree, and also you all listen to what Chiamaka Ajaeree said. I watched that one, the one that called herself Progress the Analyst. It's where I watched the program, what Chiamaka Ajaeree said. But I will still come after that one. Let me, start with what MNK said. When all these things, this issue of account, that is why I was asking myself, Abambo or Tunogbe, Abakwa Abo or Tunogbe, or Ogbe Kapelako, is a question that I've been asking myself. Because some people now, like Chiamaka Ajaeree now, I'm not here to drag words or exchange words with you, but I'm here to set the record straight. I watched your video. Somebody commented that I followed Ogenkere. Maybe somewhere insinuating that maybe he has paid me money. And you, I must be frank, and you said you are not in that kind of person that said they pay somebody money. You see me, as you see me so, I don't have much. I don't have much, but I'm not hungry. At least God blessed me with that one. God helped me in that one. I am not hungry. I go and I go. And as you see me so, they bribe me. You see me. That is why sometimes it's good for one to ask question. You know, Christianity have bastardized a lot of things in our society, in our African culture. And I bribe my bribe. That is me for you. The person I reincarnated, he forbids it. And in this is life, which is me, I forbid it. And I bribe you, can't bribe me. Whatever I'm saying it based on things I've seen or based on experience I've gathered so far in the things of Biafra. I know if I tell some of you that I've not spoken with Ogenkere, most of you will say a lie. I've not spoken with Ogenkere. I've not equally spoken with Sonia Barawa. The things I'm saying it based on what I'm seeing on social media and based on the experience I've gathered so far in the things of Biafra. Right here, MNK was complaining about this account. I thought people learn from people's mistake. MNK had issue. He was arrested in Kenya, extradited to Nigeria. GOS, turned to another thing. They turned to monster. Before you know it, autopilot spring up. And I believe that autopilot would have learned a lesson, of which they did. After they were the era of Nelly and the Madawibo, about accounts. At a point, it looks as if they've stabilized in this issue of account, because you know why I'm saying this thing? The same people singing songs of praises to CRC now. Let me tell you people the gospel truth, because we have passed through this road. If Alamwa na tuima na musimwa nata mukadenko ọ ga-atụkwa ime ọzọ, and ọ ga-amụkwa afọ ha ga-atụ ime ọ ga-amụkwa ọzọ. What am I saying? The thing that is smelling nkakwu na arụ, they are na arụ. I don't know how maybe I English. I don't know what they call nkakwu. Somebody should look for who will interpret nkakwu. Or they are na arụ. Because now, that is why I am not this kind of person that sings songs of praises for somebody. So that I will not be carried away. You know why I'm saying this thing? The same people who are talking about Ogenkere. By the way, when I listened to what Chiamaka Ajaeree said about Ogenkere, I said, wait a minute. One is a different thing for one to give you something. And you said, the person gave you that he gave you that thing to bribe you. I made a video about the Jews and another Oramba. I said, so all those why you people asked for help and you were given the help. So in you guys' mind, the person that rendered that help wanted to buy you or bought you. We should mind the kind of words we are using in this Biafra restoration, because it is killing the chances of people from getting favor from people in this quest for Biafra. Engineer own spoil other people's own. Because I can't see the reason why someone will help you. At the end of the day, you thought everything that the reason why the person is doing so is to bribe you. How? One. When the time the person gave you that thing, the person told you that I'm giving you this thing so that if I'm messing up, you will not talk. Was there any discussion of such nature? The reason why I'm giving you this money, the reason why I'm giving you this gift is for you not to talk when I mess up. But why is it that each time you guys have issues, the help the person render to you, you people will now twist the narrative to look as if the person is doing so that, or you had an agreement with the person that if he messed up, you shouldn't talk. Or does it mean you guys don't know what is bribe again? You said that Ogekere told you in confidence that he has served jail terms in America several times. And this is what a man like you come on social media they are. According to you, you said Ogekere is not the kind of person that talks too much. But another way around, you as a man is the one that talks too much. You said he confided in you, but you are calling him criminal, you are calling him rogue. But that same criminal, maybe from the proceeds of that criminality, he gave you something when you needed help. There is a different thing by telling him that this thing you are doing, no, than to say he's a criminal. So that means, don't know a court of law, knowing that he's a criminal, and you collected something from a criminal, equally indicts you because you are aware that he's a criminal. You are aware that he's a criminal. He is the one that is good to go and run shit. After running the shit, he will not give you money. You will enjoy. When I stop this thing because so that you will not, when I'm talking all these things, some people will not understand, but on a very good day, you will be in a very tight corner and you see someone, the person is fighting Biafra with you, and you ask that person for a favor, the person turn you down. I used to say it, don't be angry with that person because some precedents have been settled. Some people whom people willingly helped, at the end of the day, if they fall out, they say they bribed them. So the person wouldn't want to, go into that route of, coming on social media to say, he did this thing for me because he want to bribe me. Some people don't want such. Go and listen to what that woman called Progress the Analyst. I said, then come back, come on. That is the worst thing. When you come back, they call on. Look at people's Alamajiris. They are on social media. And it looks as if what they've been saying, they are justified. Even you said that Ogekere is if not that Ngozi, whom I know as a pure agent, that Ogekere is even worse than Ngozi. The same you projected and painted and presented this Ogekere to Biafrans. I know when you were singing songs of praises for him. That is why I don't like this style life of always praising somebody. I don't fancy it. I don't fancy praising people. I don't fancy it. I don't do that. I don't praise people. The same you, Chiamaka Ajaeree, you came on social media, you say, Ogekere is a nice guy. If you can come close to him, the guy is this, the guy is that. Have you forgotten? I said internet never forgets that whatsoever we are saying on this internet, man, is there. It's always there. I know the way you are praising this guy, Ogekere. Suddenly, Ogekere have become more worst than Ngozi. Does it mean that before all these praises you are showering on him, or before you are telling Biafrans all good things about Ogekere, that you've not, investigated who he is? Does it mean you've not investigated? That is why sometimes I see that you guys take Biafrans for a ride, that you guys, they see Biafrans as idiot or mugus. Because to me, there is a way I look things. You cannot tell me, you cannot introduce this person to me, say all manner of things, convince me to follow that person. Just a couple of months, you start, you come out and start telling me that this person is criminal, this person is this. And I will just accept it like that. And does it mean you never investigated that person before presenting that person to me? Or telling me how good the person is? And they see all these things, say, when they take Biafrans for a ride. Now you guys are now projecting the Mama Dabo again. CRC this, CRC that. CRC is a Gidibam, is this one. Biafrans, believe you me, if Simon BM didn't come out on time, one day, see the inside the CRC will be whatever again. They will clash. They will still split again. It's not the first time. And not the second time. We have seen it. We have seen it. The antecedents are there because I discovered that the reason for all this wahala always comes with fund and envy. The three key things when they disturb Biafra: number one, power toss. Secondly, envy. Power toss. Let it be that I'm the one that is controlling. I'm the one that is saying what is happening. Power. Second, envy. Envy. And the third one is money. Maybe today, when I hear what TMNK talk, show me where they buy transmitter. And if you hear where they are talking about this phone, you think that all the whole Biafras all over the world pay the money. You would think that all Biafras all over the world, they contributed, they paid. If you hear where they are talking all these things. Some people who made pledges, some will not even redeem the pledge they make. And they will be counting it that, Biafrans are paying well. Listen, also, I saw where Chiamaka Ajaeree, where he addressed the lawyer, the lobbyist. I could remember because now when I will label like this, and I'm asking, does it mean that people don't have integrity? I'll be asking where is people's integrity. I could remember when these Aramajiris, they are attacking this lobbyist. Chiamaka Ajaeree, you took it upon yourself to defend the guy. You said all manner of things. You said, Pierre, hold this guy so dearly that he don't want anybody to batch on him. You said all manner of things about this same guy. With this position you took now, with the way you even call the guy Otondo, Abi Otobo or whatever, he said, before America will recognize Biafra, that Biafra will be in control of their 80% of their territory. Fine and good. Now, we are talking about legal matters here. Biafrans, they themselves, what contract did Biafra enter into with them? That is where my own logical reasoning comes from. They never entered into contract with Biafra to make Biafra to secure their territory. The deal they signed with Biafra is to, make sure that Biafra, was taken into State Department of USA, meet the congressmen to present their matter, to present their issues to the congressmen of US. And so far, these guys, they have fulfilled their own side. Because we've seen you, Chiamaka Ajaeree, each time, even when Simon was here, visit State Department and all these senators, you always post it, you always make video, you even say that this is what MNK wished. That MNK tried to see how he can, interact, meet all these congressmen one-on-one and tell them the issue of Biafra. And Dwight then, MNK have lobbyists. MNK have lobbyists. Or IPOB have lobbyists there. But he never got the privilege, never got the opportunity to meet the congressmen one-on-one to present the issue of Biafra to them. The lobbyist MNK had there couldn't pave the way. But these guys, they managed to do so. In other words, they are fulfilling their own part and they signed a contract. They signed a contract with Biafra. It depends on number of years they signed it with Biafra. Now everybody is talking about we should leave, we should forget about these guys, we should forget about the lobbies. Now the whole funds are going to the lobbies. I myself, because I don't deny, I don't say what I don't say. I myself, I equally said so, but at second thought, I said the actual problem, because when PM was here with us, this issue of men on ground and lobbyists was not there, because the whole funds were coming together. They are servicing the lobbyists and equally servicing the men on ground. But immediately PM had issue. Ngozi split everything. The major donors went solo with Ngozi. Chiamaka Ajaeree, have you forgotten when this thing started? If you guys come fundraising, how the Alamajiris of Ngozi are making mockery of cabinet, say, look at how many are they? Nobody is donating money. They are criminals. They are this. They are that. Fund is not going there. That the Gemma is already on their own side. Have you forgotten? Is it not from this very money? Is it not for this very money you guys realize that they will service the lobbyists and equally service men on ground? And when you enter, who is only who have not entered into legal matter. But I'm going to talk all this kind of thing. But if you sign a contract with lawyer, and they tell you specify, because they will first give you their distance. Look at our terms and conditions. So can you afford to pay us? Can you? If you can afford to pay us, we will do our job for you. If you can afford to pay us, we will do our job for you. If you agree, yes, I can afford you guys. I can afford their firm. It's none of their business. So long as they are playing their own part by making sure they are taking you guys, they've made sure that the issue of Biafra is now in the State Department, and some congressmen are aware. They have been, briefed one-on-one about Biafra. They've done their own part. Or do you guys want to breach the contract? Unless if you guys want to breach the contract in the absence of Simon. Because this is what you guys are pushing now. To breach the contract. He entered with these guys in his absence. Because I want to service men on ground. Yes, I want men on ground to be serviced. To be given necessary things. But this is, you people, one, you guys should understand that this thing did not, the center problem, because when Simon was here, this same Ogekere is the one remitting funds for men on ground, also paying the lobbyists. Because the funds are coming. Now Ngozi messed up. The thing got limited. What did he go do? And he is the foreman to this lobbyist. Now he be the foreman there. PM is not in America. He is the one in America. He is the foreman there. Most of the documents was used in his name. His name was used in most of all these things. And you want to breach, unless you guys are ready to pay them the damages or pay them off. Unless you guys want to pay this lobbyist off so that you will concentrate on men on ground. Because it looks as if you accepted what you cannot do. The real problem here, to me, the real issue here is Ngozi that messed up the whole thing. Because had he been after the declaration, everything is going as it were when PM was here. All this rancor wouldn't have been there. Chiamaka Ajaeree, I'm asking you, that time, after the convention, you guys are calling for fundraising. How much are you guys realizing? Be honest to yourself. How much are you guys realizing? How much? And from there, they go still pay these guys, because the Biafra government has accepted the what? They gave them their terms and conditions. They accepted they can afford it. They called them. Now, when I get internal matter, when I say, may they leave them, may they leave them. If Chiamaka Ajaeree, I'm asking you, if it happens to be in position of maybe all this thing now is happening in Italy, you use your document to register Biafra in Italy, and Biafra should know this thing very clear, that any country that you registered liaison or anything about Biafra, Nigeria, you are number one target in that country by Nigeria embassy. Don't be everybody they put body to do all these things. Some people in America now, if you call them, okay, even these people now, I don't know the country Mama Abu is. I don't know if they have registered liaison office so that he will use his own document to go and register it. Use your own document and register it. May you see as in AP. So I'm asking Chiamaka now, if you happens to be in position of Ogenkere and you are in Italy, this Italy you are now, you employed lawyers there, sign a contract on behalf of Biafra, and they gave you their terms and conditions. Tell you how much you guys will be paying them, and they will take you to the Prime Minister of Italy and all those the Congress people, and they've done so, and the time of contract have not expired, and people are dragging you, free them, having known that you are the foreman there, you go agree. Because you know, say if it's up, now you go to call there, now you be the foreman there, now you they go to drag. The person that caused this thing here is the woman that seized all the whole money, which all of us know. That she seized all the whole money. This energy, this momentum, we are using to drag Ogenkere money. We never use this momentum to drag Ngozi money. Rather, people, including me, we are just calling her names. We are just calling her names. But to drag that Biafra money in her position, this energy you guys are using now. What are the reasons? To me, this issue must have been sorted out because you guys told us, and what you guys told us, that the way you guys will run this government in exile will show us how Biafra will run their government when Biafra is fully restored. With this thing you guys are doing, is it how Biafra will be run when Biafra is restored fully? It's what you guys are doing now. Up till now, even while running government, when I still they talk about accounts, and it have not ended though. You see this one now, what are they do now? This new one now. Believe you me, if Simon stayed there, if Simon didn't come out 3 months from now, when I go still get Matadi again, you guys will still have issue again with issue of account and which it issue of power tussle. Yes, that envy will equally set in again. You guys will still split again. I'm telling you the gospel truth because I see fair weather friends. I see people who are not compatible in this you guys circle now. It's just that Ogenkere have been singled out as common enemy. So you guys now join forces to bring him down or to push him aside. But I look at all of you that join the forces. You guys are fair weather friends. No. The spirits don't match. The energy don't match. You guys will still have issue. Mark my word. Mark my word. I know what you said about Biafra Unite. That is why, I don't know why one of the day, especially you, they talk too much. They cap too much. Sometimes you need to pause and study before you talk. You didn't make any mistake. I don't. So you didn't make any. you go there to Atua. There is I don't know. There is a way you will talk. It looks as if you are presenting yourself that, man, for one Lord to say, I want to run something with this person. Because the way you are doing, you present yourself as if you're unstable. You might not be offended though, but I'm telling you my mind. A month ago, Ipo Biafra United on. Just a month ago, Ipo Biafra United on. Ogekere was a saint. Fast forward this month, reverse about the case. When somebody want to deal with you, the person will be thinking, no, you can't know unstable before you know you swap or before you not swap right up and down. That is why it's important for you to cool down and observe before you do some certain things. Not somebody will watch your video where you are praising this person. The next video they see where you are castigating this person. Not one person, oh. And maybe this one person, they will say maybe by occasion or by prevention. But this one, it has been your antecedent. In this quest for Biafra restoration, it has been your antecedent. You praise, you backlash, you praise, you backlash, you praise, you backlash. And about you be. Sometimes they pause, they observe before you talk. Make I clear you, You know why? I don't know many ways. I don't know how you will feel, but anyhow you want to feel, when you feel, but no wahala. You get now. Make I clear you. The reason why, I could remember when you had issue with PM. PM later accepted you back. Make I clear you. If when they don't run this cabinet, this government, you don't think PM will still accept you back? Do you think he will still accept you back? Possible now. Possible. Becoming that they observe things because this has been you have presented yourself to be dazzling here. You praise this one today, tomorrow you accuse you attack this person, the person you attack today, tomorrow you praise the person. Inconsistency. Makes sense. I listened to what that woman progress the analysis. This woman just use you they make mockery. I say, see you. I know how we wrestle. I know how we fought these people. We know how we use truth to dismantle these guys. Now you guys have given them wings again to fly. Both Kelele now, all of them at the same time they are having serious issue. They themselves have serious issue. But they know they mess up the way you guys are messing up. But in conclusion, what I'm telling you guys is simple. You see this one I can tell now. I see fair weather friends. I see different energies there that will do what? That will one day spark up for you guys to split again. Distant time. Distant time. Up till now, even right in government, you guys have not sorted the issue of accounts. You have not sorted the issue of account all the time. Keep talking about accounts. When will you guys? I beg. I end it here. What prompted me to make this video is this woman, Agatha the analyst. I watched the video and also watched the one of MNK. I said, man, this thing now, maybe today start to this issue of account matter. I greet you all. Peace and love.